Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the replay. I don't even know if anyone is up this early in the morning, but I'm going to do this scope anyway. Oh, we have 2 people up, 3 people up. Can you guys hear me? I have my headphones plugged in. I've never tried this before. Can you guys hear me okay? If you can somebody type in yes in the comments? Oh, great. Okay. Good morning. Hey, Kira. Yeah, morning scopes aren't my favorite because I'm a little sleepy and groggy, but this is the only time I'm going to be able to do a scope today, so I just wanted to do it. I am walking in my neighborhood. So ever since convention, I had this goal of a 30-minute walk every day, and it's been over a month, so I think it's officially a habit now. Hey, from Texas. All right, I'm on my headset because I thought maybe I would keep the traffic noise down a little bit because there are lots of cars. People are going to work right now. Good morning, good morning. So, I always hesitate doing scopes when I have no idea where they're going to go, but I had to do a really real scope with you guys this morning. Let me know if you can hear me if I don't hold this thing to my mouth. Hold on, we're going to test it. Can you guys still hear me if it's down around my neck? Is that okay? Because if I don't have to hold it, I'm not going to hold it. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Amy. So, yes, these walks for me have been really crucial because if you saw Melissa Pepping's great Periscope yesterday, she was talking about when you are a leader or building an organization, you have to take time out to recharge yourself. And those of you who are introverts, like me, the great book that I read, which I can't remember the title of, anyway, they talk about extroverts are kind of more like lanterns. Like, an extrovert, if a lantern candle goes out, you can just put a new candle in right away. And introverts, we're like rechargeable batteries. You can't just plug us right back in. You've got to recharge us first. I think that's true for everybody, but I know for myself, I really need to recharge. And these walks have been my way of doing it. When I don't take these walks, my whole day is different. So, do you guys have a way? That's not what this scope is going to be about, but I think it's part of it. It's all connected, right? So today, I was hoping I'd have something inspiring and really knock you dead, give you something to go do. I don't know. I have these expectations that the scopes are going to be life-changing, and that's not what this is supposed to be today. At least not for me. For some reason, I need to get a message out, and maybe it will only serve me, but hopefully it will serve you guys as well. What I'm noticing for myself is there are so many periscopes out there, and there are so many Facebook pictures out there of people like, oh, I'm building my business from the lake today, and oh, I'm on my private jet, and all these amazing things. And what you don't see is the struggle. And my message today is not going to be inspiring, but I hope that it will be very real for you. I want to verify that this is a struggle a lot of the time. Okay, this business of network marketing, and it is hard. It is very hard at all stages in the business. If you know anybody that needs to hear and just have validated that this is hard, please share the scope. It will be short and fast. I'm turning the corner, and once I get home, this will be off. So if you know anybody who's a little disillusioned because they feel like they're the only person who's not jetting ahead and succeeding, and then the only one that hasn't retired their spouse or whatever, please share. You swipe left to right on an iPhone, and you swipe up for an Android. It is a simple business, exactly, Abby. It's very simple, and it is very not easy. My mom was here this week from California, and I was reminded of what the struggle is like when you're new, which is different than the struggle where I am right now, having built my business to diamond and being a couple years in. But when you're new, let's talk to the new folks right now. And for those of you who aren't new, please take yourself back to your shoes when you were new. What does the struggle look like there? What do you guys remember? What I saw from my mom, it was Christy, where are the starter kits listed? Like, where are they? How do I know what the starter kits are? And what's the difference between a starter kit and an essential rewards kit? And can you get an essential rewards kit when you start, or do you have to wait? Yes, a lot of times the struggle when you're new is fear. What will people say? What will people think? Right? You'd fear that question, that dreaded question, is this a pyramid scheme? Because you fear almost any question when you're starting because you don't know the answers yet. And so it can be really scary. Yes, who do I talk to? That can be a big struggle for people. You don't even know where to start. Exactly. When you're beginning, the struggle is in the fact that you are actually learning 3 businesses at once. Did you guys know that? It's like you're learning 3 languages. Number 1, exactly. Cowgirl. I love it. Cowgirl got it right. First, you're learning your products. You have to learn all about your company's products. That's like a business in itself. Then you got to learn about network marketing. Network marketing is its own industry. It's its own business in itself. It has its own acronyms, its own words, its own way of doing business. It's its own entity. So right now you're trying to master 2 things at once. Then you look 3, if you've joined a team, if you're part of a team, you're trying to figure out, how do I fit into this team? How does this team work? Where is the Facebook page? Like, how do they post things? What am I supposed to do as part of this team? Never mind all the skills. Actually, there's 4, because then you've got all the skills required to teach a class, have a conversation. Like, it's an immense amount to learn. How many of you guys are struggling with those beginning phases of your business? If you are, please tap on the screen for hearts. Let's just show everybody they're not alone in that beginning phase. Yes. And I know there are some of you from my team on here who are in that middle phase where you've gone into leadership, and now your struggle is a little different. You have mastered, you know a lot of the products, you know a lot about the business, you know how to host a class, you know how to enroll someone. Good morning, New Jersey. Now the struggle is a little different because now you have people who are looking to you. Or maybe your struggle is that you don't have people looking to you yet to build. A lot of people struggle in finding other people who want to step aside of them and build too, and that can be a struggle. Because now you're not just sharing the products with people, now you're engaging and enrolling someone else in the business possibility, and that can feel like a struggle. Because now it's a whole nother language that you need to learn. You need to learn to talk about the business. You need to learn to have the conversations that are not just looking for what is someone looking with their health, but what is someone looking for now with their wealth, with their future, with their lifestyle. Okay? So some of you, it looks like, are struggling in that area. You are in that middle phase of looking for people to lead. And that can feel like a struggle. And it can be really, comparison is such a hard thing, because if you look at the Young Living newsletter that comes out every month and you see how many people are reaching silver every month, and you haven't gotten there yet because you don't have the builders that you need, the partners that you need, you can compare and despair. Exactly. Comparison can really make you frustrated and make you feel down, and it can make you want to quit, especially if other people are quitting. Yeah, but I want you to know it's a normal struggle. I look back at emails that I sent to some of my mentors back in August of, what year was it? 2013. I was struggling. I had I had one person who wanted to build. I was struggling. Okay? It's a normal part of the business. What that means is there is some personal growth that you need to go through to get to that next level. And that's what's so frustrating about this business. I wish that I could give you exactly what I did, Hippie Chick. I wish I could tell you exactly. And yes, there are skills and there are things you can do, but for me, it's always come down to the personal growth. If I am not personally ready to step into that next level, it does not matter what I do. Good morning. It does not matter what I do. None of my actions will be successful if I don't first look at the inside struggle and why am I resisting it, or what am I not doing, right? I'm now in a whole nother phase of leadership as a diamond leader, and I will tell you I am still struggling, okay? I wish I could say I have it all figured out. I know a lot of my scopes sound like I have it all figured out. And sure, the systems, yeah, those are easy. Things that do not involve people, actually, that's not true. I'm still struggling with a lot of things that don't involve people. But for me, the relationship piece is extremely challenging, especially as an introvert. And this is where I think comparison is so hard, because you can look at other leaders and other people and say, gosh, if only I was doing what they were doing. If only I could be on the phone all day. If only I could. That's not my life. I have to be real, right? You start a morning prayer scope. I love that. I have to be true to who I am. I am not willing to be on the phone all day. That may mean my business grows slower. That may mean I let people down. I know right now I'm letting people on my team down. There are people that want to talk to me today, and I am full. I don't have another phone slot open. Could I stay up till midnight and talk to them? Maybe. Will I? No. Because then the next day, I'm not at my best with all the people who need me tomorrow. And so I don't have any wisdom today, guys. I just have that it is hard. And what you see on Facebook and Periscope and all these places where people post these beautiful things out there, you're not seeing the struggle that's underneath it. You know, there's that great picture of the iceberg, right? And all you see is the tip of the iceberg, and you miss the huge piece that's below. And the piece that's below in network marketing is the struggle. So if you think you can get through this business without struggling, without having it feel hard, it's impossible. I mean, maybe other people are doing it. I have not seen that personally for myself. And I will say, to give you guys some positive energy around this, the times when I struggle the most are usually before some massive breakthrough. Either in my business, myself, whatever it is, the times when it feels the hardest, the times where I go to sleep and I cry as I go to sleep because I feel like I've let somebody down or I don't have the answers, the times when I literally just walk up to my husband and I give him a big hug and I just say, I need to hug you right now because I just need to. Those are the times when the breakthroughs happen. They may not happen the next day. They may not happen the next week. They may not happen the next month, but they will happen. Exactly. Nothing worthwhile is easy. And that is the thing about those who persist in network marketing. There is a reason why there are so few people. Do you know that even in Young Living, only 8% of people make it to the rank of star? 8%. And then the numbers get smaller and smaller and smaller as you go up. And I really firmly believe it's because very few people are willing to continue to go through the struggle that will then allow them to break through the other side. And I also am firmly hold the belief that not enough people talk about the struggle. So when you are struggling, many people feel alone, right? They feel alone, they feel like they're the only ones, and then they quit. So we have to talk about the struggle piece of it, not just the great pieces of it, because we are losing a lot of really, really good people, okay? Struggles are not easy to share with others. Exactly. And the reason I didn't want to do this scope today, which is why I knew I had to do it, because I want you guys to know you are not alone in struggling. All right? Also, I want you to know you're going to have great days. Right? The little icon I posted for the scope was a roller coaster. You can't go downhill until you go uphill. Yes, leaders make it seem like it's easy, and many things have become easy for us because we've done them for a long time, but there are lots of things that are still hard. And one rule I will give you in this business that my mentor taught me was, you always, when you're venting, I know I'm breaking this rule today, but I think Periscope's kind of different. You vent to your upline and you reserve your really good positive energy for the people who are looking to you as a leader. So you don't want to go share your struggles with the person that you've just brought on board, who's just starting to build, who's excited. You don't share your struggles with them. You share your struggles with your leader, with your mentor, with your therapist, with your coach, whoever you need to do, you share it with them. You do that so you can save your best energy for the people who are looking to you for guidance. Good. Yes, Sarah, I don't consider this scope a vent. I feel like it's just being real. And I feel like it's an important message that we have to get out so that people don't quit. So if you found this helpful, please, I'm sharing it right now while I'm in it. Megan Cook, I am in it right now. I am in one of those days. Actually, for many weeks, I have been in it. There are so many things I don't know what the heck I'm doing right now. I almost really wish I could go back to when I was a senior star and executive, and it's like I have that figured out. I have no idea what I'm doing as a diamond half the time. So I'm sure that if you ask your leaders, they will find a way to share the real stuff, and I know many of them are. I just wanted to get this out to you guys because I was called to today. So what was helpful about this today for you guys? And if you shared this scope today with your followers, please type in shared so that I know, so I can thank you. Thank you, Megan. We got to be honest. If you're not honest, thank you, April, for sharing. Is it Barb? Thank you, Barb, for sharing. Thank you, Essential Owl. I love that name. Thank you, Body Wisdom, Oiling for Life. Yeah, we and I'm speaking for all leaders in Young Living and probably in network marketing too, because I know we all have struggles, and we all want to make sure, no matter where you are, whether you're beginning or you're, you feel like you got it made, it's good to keep things real, right? All right, so you guys, I hope you have a great day. I am now home. There's my front door. So I'm going to go in and see who is up. I feel really revived and regenerated after getting all of that off my chest. So thank you for letting me get it out there. And have a great day. Okay.